Happy Tuesday.
And happy birthday, Amanda.
Thank
Happy
you.
Tuesday, right?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
I hope that you were celebrated well today.
Yeah. My family. Here we go. Let me hit go.
I was like, I haven't said it wrong yet.
Well, my sweet parents celebrated me Sunday. My mom made me my favorite cake. And then my kiddos and husband brought home this amazing cake from Yummy Tummy. Is that what it's called? Yummy Tummy?
Yeah, it's Yummy Tummy. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my husband was like, that place is kind of neat inside. You can just buy. He's like, all the goodies.
Slice the cake.
Yeah.
What is your favorite cake that your mom made?
Strawberry.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was what my mom would always make me.
She did strawberry with fresh strawberries. Like she made like a bundt cake, like the original nothing bundt cake.
Nice.
With the strawberries in it. And then they brought me home. Oh my gosh, I think it had like 4 or 5 layers. It's like huge. We couldn't even finish a whole. Like it'll take us a week to eat it, but
oh goodness,
it was good. So fresh strawberries on top.
So you have cake upon cake.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to share this over to our group.
Yeah, we're glad to see everybody tonight. We're in the home stretch, 2 weeks out until sale time. And we're excited and ready. And Abby and I are in the mess of life and JBF and all the things. Her kiddos just started school last week. And then I'm taking one off to college this week. Plus, we're planning the sale. So we are moving and shaking this week.
Very surreal, that's for sure.
Yes.
The kiddos in college, and then another year of school starting.
And fun. And Abby and I Friday night are attending Humble ISD host a Purse Bingo, and we're going to be a sponsor at Purse Bingo, and we're attending that Friday night and sharing with all the ladies at Purse Bingo tickets to come shop all of your amazing stuff. So we're excited about that opportunity. To just promote JBF to the local community and all of those moms.
Yeah, we really want to get the word out about JBF. There's so many moms that just don't even know what it is or what it's about. I can't tell you how many people have explained it to, and they're like, well, that's a really neat idea for the community. Yeah. And so I think that this will be good, and hopefully, as a little, I don't even know, this is probably a little bit further down, but we are, our shopper tickets are way up. So you guys need to tag all your stuff because there's a lot of people that want to come and buy it right now.
So people are interested and excited. Budgets are tight right now, and JBF is the solution for people who are on that tight budget to get exactly what they need, and lots of it, right?
Right. And the other thing I love about JBF is that you never know what you're going to find. There's so many unique things. There's boutique things. You just don't know. I feel like it's just different than going into a big box store, because you kind of go in and you just have a variety of stuff. So that's kind of my 2 things about why I love JBF. It's just the affordability and then the uniqueness of, you never know. It's like a big surprise once you walk in the doors.
Yeah. So my mom is tagging for a client that's going to be at the sale, and she has, I'm not sure she has twin boys or 2 boys that are about the same size, but she has some super cute boutique boy stuff, and we just don't get that. And so I'm really excited that that's going to be at the sale this time. And it's I'm not exactly sure, but I know today I think she was tagging 2T sizes, so it's the sizes that people are looking for. And she had these super cute jackets for the fall or winter, I guess, here, and they won't be able to wear until December. One was a corduroy one, and I had I don't know, it was just really cute. I don't have boys, and so when I saw it, I was like, oh, that would have been so cute to dress up a little one. So getting excited seeing all the things that are coming through. Someone was telling me about a cozy coupe that's coming through, and there was something else. Penelope had posted that someone sell this swing because I need it. If you're selling a swing, we've got a mama that's looking for a swing at the sale. So that was fun.
I was talking to a potential charity partners. We're kind of expanding, and they were just kind of asking like what we get and like baby items, and they were concerned about a little bit about floor space, about having the large items. I said, actually, you really don't have to be concerned about that, because we never hardly ever have big items left
Sure.
over that are donated. So I was like, it's really a lot more, kind of like toys and stuff like that. So I think last time we might have had one big item, and that was about it, because those things, that's what people come in and shop for the
Mhm.
most, and then they head over to the clothes, of course, to stock up. But those big items, guys, if you're hesitant or not sure, I would say go look in your garages, your outside, your closets. Like, those are the things. Don't
Mhm.
forget, you forget, like, I was just thinking about like the baby gates. You forget about those things. Like,
Oh
you're not
yeah.
using it. So people are really looking for a lot of those larger items.
Mhm.
And we've talked a lot about that. This time we're gonna change gears a little bit. But before that, we have like some fun just announcements for the
Yeah.
week of you guys have been working hard and tagging a lot, and you've been sharing the post, which is amazing because that just gets the word out to more and more people. So we had a couple of winners this week. Did you want to talk about that, or you
Yeah.
want?
Yeah.
Okay, go
Sorry, you
for it.
froze there
No,
for
it's
just a second. Yeah.
okay.
So we're doing the cash. What are we calling it? The cash in countdown, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Countdown to cash in. It's a tagging contest. And so anyone who's tagged last week, 36 tags in the system since the last sale, went into the pot. And you
All you
didn't
had to
even
do
know.
was you just
Yeah.
had to have a
All
drop
you
off
had to do
time
was tag 36, right? And so
and have a
the
drop off
winner,
time,
oh, say it
right?
again.
Yep. Oh, I said and have a drop off time.
Yes,
You had
and
to
have a
like
drop
secure
off
your
time.
drop off
Right.
time.
And so our winner last week was Priscilla Doria, and she earned an extra 15% on her seller's check. So she's getting 75% of everything she sells. Is
That's
that right?
awesome. Yeah.
That's the right math?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's your right math.
So that's really exciting. And, all you got to be doing is tagging right now. And so this week on Friday, it's going to be 72 tags since, and I've got my spreadsheet. And so I just go in and I'm going to update and see if you've tagged 72. And it has to be from your last sale. So if you sold in the Woodlands, or if you sold at Houston South or Sugarland, those are the only three that we've had since our last sale, then it counts from the end of those sales. You have to tag new items to be into for the contest. So Friday, I'm going to pick a random winner who has a drop-off appointment scheduled and has 72 tags in the system. The other thing, new tags. The other thing is that Saturday is the last day for our drop-off appointments to be at $13.50. They go up to $15 on Sunday, and that's just because we have to adjust our staffing based on how many drop-off appointments come in this last week. So you need to schedule your appointment so that you get the discount right before we go into the next level of the fees. So
So that's easy. 72 tags and have a drop-off appointment.
yeah.
There are actually a few, I think at least about 5 express drop-off appointments, if that's something that you're interested in. So that is where you bring your items. You have them, still sorted, like you've got your books together and you've got your toys together, but you are not having to put them out there on the floor. We have a team that will take them from you, and we'll do all of that for you. You just need to make sure you give them your crib waiver and your car seat waiver if you have those things. But we have only 5 spots left. There's a couple on each day, on Monday afternoon, evening, and then Tuesday morning. So if you want one of those express, make sure to snag that now. And then, like Amanda said, tag 72 items, grab your drop-off appointment, and you are automatically entered to win. The next one is 10% on your consignor check, and so we will be drawing that on Friday.
Yeah, so that's exciting. And then you want to talk about what was the
Well,
other
we did
thing?
our
Who was
share
our other?
post. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did our share post, our social ambassador share post. You guys are doing awesome at sharing those. The more you share, the more Facebook does its fun algorithms and gets the word out there. So we did that this past week, and Teresa was our share contest winner. She earned 5% on her check. That's added to her seller check, so that's 65% total. So congrats, Teresa. We just posted another one late Monday night, so it's out there. That's share post number 3. and we'll be picking that winner on Thursday. So keep sharing to your mom groups, on your personal page. Just as the more we get it out there, the more your items will sell. And like we said, shopper tickets are up, which is great. So we want to keep that momentum going for sure.
Absolutely. So there's a couple of other ways that you can share also. If you haven't signed up yet, when you sign up, you have the option to grab a tracking link, which is you can share with your friends via text or on social media. And if they click and use your link for the ticket and it gets scanned at the sale, then you go into a drawing for a percentage added to your check for that. And then we also have referral cards where you can write your name or your consignor number on the back and hand those out, and they just have to show up with that. It's a get in free ticket, and they drop it in the pot and we draw for that, and that's a 20% added to your check for those that come back. So there's lots of different ways to share. We'll have those tickets at drop off also for you to take with you once you drop your items off, to pass those out in the public to teachers, friends, whoever. Baseball practice, we've got lots. But if you want a tracking link, that's in your drop-off appointment that we'll schedule and then email that out to you.
And guys, if you know ahead of time that you want to pass out those referral cards and you need a good bit, let us know. Just email us or message us and we can get you those. We have teacher passes as well. So if you are connected to a school or a daycare, and we have those that you can pass out. And then we have the regular free shopping tickets that you can pass out as well. You don't have to wait till drop off. So we're local, so we can meet up or make sure we get those to you before then. Oh, Amanda and I were talking about, like, with sports starting up, like baseball games, like that would be or soccer, to be able to pass out to other parents there. It's like the perfect audience of parents that would appreciate being able to get in free and shop.
For sure. All right, we still have some Spirit Night spots open. We have those set up for, that's going to be on Thursday of the sale, the first public day. Mm-hmm. And anybody who lets us know at the register that they're shopping with their organization gets a percentage back to their school.
And that's all day Thursday, right?
Yeah, all day Thursday. It's a Spirit Day, not Spirit Night. So if that's something you're still interested in, you can email Abby or myself and we'll get you plugged in. That's super easy. We just plug in your logo, send you the form, and you just share that with your parents and let them come shop. So.
All right. And then we still have, I think Amanda may have mentioned the supply porch pickup. We're going to close those off on Saturday. So that gives you kind of through this last weekend before the sale to figure out if you need some extra supplies, because the next week we really start, we've got to work on trailers and loading up stuff. So it takes a little bit of extra brain power and manpower on our end. So we will have the supply porch pickup opportunities. If you're needing some tagging supplies through this Saturday, you can just sign up on the link and come pick up those things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're in the Umbla-Atascocita area if you're curious. So, all right, well, tonight we're going to be talking about hanging items, which includes clothing and anything else you can hang, right?
Which we actually, since we've owned this cell, we actually have hung up quite a bit more than we used to. And we found that it's just easier for shoppers to see items as they're going through. Like bibs, we used to, I don't know if you guys remember, but we'd have them in bags and they'd be in like a tub. And now we hang up bibs and towels and blankets and boppy covers, just try to hang up as much as we can. It's so much easier for shoppers to look at as they're going through and not having to dig through a bin or try to look at it through a plastic bag.
Sure, they want to be able to look at the front and the back and make sure that it's exactly what they want. So we have smart shoppers for sure. So our first topic is what kind of hangers can we use? You can use any kind of hanger you want to use. We have no preference. But we usually say for 4T and under, which this is actually a 3T. And so you can see how the neck's getting bigger. This is one of the plastic little toddler hangers. I do not have this pinned. We like the shape test. If it's going to fall off, then you need to pin it. And you don't have to pin both sides. Like you could just pin through the hanger, like one side, to keep the shirt with your hanger, right? Remember that, I don't know if on your camera, but when you're looking at it, it's supposed to look like a question mark. So this is a plastic hanger. And then for the bigger sizes, I would say 5 and up, you want to use adult hangers. And so these are just the wire from the dry cleaners. You can use plastic ones. You can use from stores like Old Navy gives out hangers. And I think somebody said Kohl's, local dry cleaners. Ask
Dollar
on your
General.
mom pages. Just get it hanging up. And so this is like a teen NASA shirt. So, but again,
and it would be flip for us. It is backwards looking at it now, but there you go. It looked like that, like a question mark.
And so again, like if you do the shake test, there's no reason for you to spend time hanging, like pinning this to the hanger. It's not going to come off because the neckline is small enough, if that makes sense.
And what's nice about those wire hangers is you can bend them just a little bit. So you can kind of bend them up a tiny bit if you were concerned about them falling off.
Okay, I'm going to let you talk about the tagging.
Okay, so when you tag, you're going to want to tag on the left side. So if you were wearing the shirt, it would be on the left side. So in this instance, it is backwards. It'd be on the opposite side. Yeah. So on the other side, you would pin it to the left side, or you can use a tagging gun. And either if this shirt doesn't particularly have a tag at the neck, but you would use there's a little bit, it looks like a seam at the neck you could use, like that little serger seam, or right through, right there, there's like a little serger seam. You just don't want it to go through the actual material, like the back of the shirt. So you go under the arm, right in the center of that.
I tried to get this one because it was color blocked. I felt like it showed better.
It's just right where the green and the gray meet. You would go right there.
Where that seam is, the 2 seam, like 4 seam, like 4 corners.
And a lot of times that part is a little bit, it's a little stiffer. So you just have to really be careful with your fingers as you're pushing the tagging gun through there.
The other thing is that you can turn the sleeve inside out here at the seam. And you've got, like you said, that serger seam there. You can throw it through there if you're using the tagging gun. Just as long as it's on the left side. Yeah. And the reason we do that is so when it's hanging, they can see how much the item is.
I feel like we need to be like one of those fitness instructors that does everything backwards, because everything shows up backwards on the camera. Another thing is if you have a brand new item that still has this tag on it, you could pin it to that tag or tape it to the tag, and that works too. Just make sure it's on that left side.
Okay, I've got a pair of pants.
I like how Amanda, she's pinned them to each other, but then she's pinned it to the top part of the hanger. The bottom part tends to slide a little bit more, so see where she's pinned it to the top. That'll keep it a little bit more stable. And then she would just pin the tag to the left side of those pants, or like we said, find the little seam, and there's a tag. You could totally tag it through the tag. Yep. And then I like to flip, I actually like to flip the tag out. That way it's easier, like shoppers aren't having to dig for tags.
Sure.
But, that's just a kind of personal preference, is I prefer to flip the JBF tag out so you can see it.
While we're talking about this, if you're selling anything under size 12, it is recommended that you bundle your items for like pants like this, especially in small sizes, because it is very plentiful. Think about Carter's, how when you go and if you were buying this at Carter's, it might have 2 more pair of pants with it, right?
Possibly, yeah.
They have the multiple pants, and so you want to kind of sell it like that. So there's an option of pants.
Well, Amanda's grabbing something else. I just want to ask you guys, if you have any questions or want to know how you should pin something, just drop it in the comments. That way we make sure we answer it while we're still on.
Okay.
All right, is that onesies there?
Onesies, and on onesies they must be bundled under size 12 months. And so I've got it through the hanger there, see, and it's clipped.
And it's better to pin both pieces through the hanger, because if you just pin the second onesie to the other onesie, it really drags it down and hangs it. Like it kind of can mess up, it could possibly mess up the material. So pin both onesies through the hanger.
And then I like on this one, you can see the print, right? So you've got the choo-choo on this side, and then what does this say? Little but loud. Instead of having it where it's the back of it, like facing it, turn it so they can see like why they want to buy this onesie, right?
Yep, and that looks nice. That way you can see both of them. All right, what else does she have over there?
We're bundling. I'm showing you guys bundles. So this is a long sleeve onesie bundle with a fitted pant. And again, you can see
you pin both pieces through the hanger.
Yep. And so I'm going to sell those as a set. And you would put your tag on the left side. The other set that I made was this cute little Halloween onesie, but it has the bib that matches it.
Cute. Super cute.
Isn't that cute? And on it, I only put one to keep the bib with the outfit. Like, I didn't have to put two. Y'all don't have to go crazy with the safety pins. So, isn't that adorable?
That's really cute.
And they only wear it once. That's why it looks so good. I don't have like a lot of big clothes up here because I don't have any big clothes up here except for that one shirt. I don't have any jeans to show you guys tonight. I have to think about that. So this is a little bit bigger. Well, this is 18 months. It's not as big as I thought. So it's a sweatshirt outfit. I paired with pants, the jeans, and the sweatshirt. And so can y'all see the...
Yep, you pinned it. You pinned both pieces to the hanger. And then it looks like you did the tag.
And then it has the tag through the armpit. I know it blurs it. I'm trying to.
Like right there through the center of it.
Right through that. Okay, so y'all are going to have to imagine with me. My favorite thing to do is if you have older jeans that have the actual belt loops on it, you can put the belt loop through like that on the hanger and then use like curling ribbon to secure it or a safety pin, whatever you want to do at the belt loop. And then that keeps your jeans on the hanger as a way to display if you're just selling older children's jeans or khakis.
Do you usually have to use a wire hanger when you're doing that? Or can you use the plastic? Well,
it kind of depends on how thick your plastic hanger is.
Okay.
But if you're using the curling ribbon, it doesn't matter. It's okay with the thicker. It does bend better. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah. It does bend better with the metal hanger. But that's what I've got for clothing, like the actual clothing outfits. We talked about bibs. This is actually flannel blankets. So I just folded the two, and then I've got them both pinned on each side. And I'm going to put the tagging, use the tagging gun through that original tag. Sorry, my light keeps going off. When it's time, well, I have one over here too. It'll be on this side, but you know what I mean for y'all. For your purposes, question mark tag, right? Does that look good? So if you had, let's think about it this, the way you would use this, you could do this with your, like your swaddle me
towels.
Your hooded towels, your swaddle me's, like you could just fold them over and pin. You could do your bibs across, like 3 across. Oh, like especially those bandana bibs, you know, like if you're going to do like 3 to 4 of those for one hanger. You could do your boppy cover over it. Towels, sheets. You can do your fitted sheets over it and just pin it to that. And we're going to hang all of that up. Think about like, what else is it? Like your diaper changing cover, that.
Nursing covers, shopping cart covers, even like the little carrier covers that they have, like for infant carriers. You can hang those.
And so we'll have those areas where they'll be separated by category, and we'll just have them, again, laying over, pinned with at least one pin so they won't fall off, so that everybody can look at it. When it comes to like your carriers, we're going to have hangers at the sale, or you can bring your own hanger, but it's really great if you have a hanger like this because you can put the 2 straps in it. And we zip tie it to the hanger so that they can see those carriers.
And for the carriers, guys, we add a special little security tag for that. I know, as a mom, it's nice to be able to try those on, but we just add a little extra security for those carrier items.
Sure. And then I have, this is a mermaid blanket.
Oh, that's cute.
Mermaid blankets. And so for your bigger kids, any of your room decor that's like this, that's linens, again, you just, and these are, if your husband still uses a dry cleaner, like mine does, I have a bunch of those pant hangers, they've got the cardboard bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I try to bring extras to the sale, but like if you have a stash of those are perfect for things like this that we're hanging. I'm trying to think. Tonight's like super easy because it's like you just hang it on the hanger. So I don't know.
You hang and you put everything, you tag everything on the left side.
Again, we want to make sure that our items are clean and presentable, that their buttons are present and the zippers work. I found one last night. I zipped it up and down and it was done. So that one went in the trash. I do not have the skills to fix that. So
what about drawstrings? That's something that comes up quite a bit.
So we're not allowed to have drawstrings under, I feel like size 12. Is that right? Is it smaller? Current clothing does not have drawstrings the way that clothing used to have.
Older clothing, yes.
Right? And so if you have older clothing, like an older hoodie, and I don't even know how many years to tell you, it may have a drawstring in the hooded part, right? And we would have to remove that to sell that item.
Because now they want drawstrings to be sewn in where they're not removable.
Yes. And so newer items, it has that look, but it does not actually do.
Like it doesn't actually pull out. Yes. I think it can be a potential choking hazard. So
I don't even know that it actually cinches the waist. I think it's just for looks.
For look.
Yeah.
Because now all the pants have the little adjustable things instead, so there's not a lot of drawstring pants like that.
Right.
At least for the smaller kiddos.
Right. So Eva, or it could be Ava, she says, zippered sleepers under 12 months need to be bundled as well. I would just suggest, it depends obviously on what kind of sleeper it is. Like I know what am I trying to say? Not the footed sleepers. I would say, so it's not a hard and fast rule. It will sell better if you price it appropriately and know that is a very well-stocked area. And so if I can get 3 sleepers for the price of someone's 1, of course I'm going to buy the 3. So you want to be competitive. And also think about how they're sold in the store, right? Like they're not typically sold individually. They're usually sold in sets. So I would say sets. Uh-oh.
Sorry, went flying.
But then the sleep sacks, like the bigger sleep sacks, yes, you could sell those individually for sure.
Now, we did have a question, I think, in our group that had come up about weighted sleep sacks. We're not able to do weighted sleep sacks. And then someone asked about the nested bean. And I did a little research, and our safety recall specialist considers those weighted. And so we're not able to do the nested bean sleep sacks. But anything that's not weighted is still fine.
Mm-hmm. And those are very popular. I did, so my nephew, he had just turned 1. So we had some not sleepers. What are they? They're swaddle me zip up.
Mm-hmm.
We used to use blankets. Now y'all have these cool little zip up. Showing my age, yes. And so I ended up, he just had 2 of those that were going in the sale. And I ended up bundling them together because number one, I just would rather make 1 tag for the 2 items because I want to get it
That's
done.
1 hanger. That's only 1.
Yeah, 1 hanger, 1 tag.
1 tag.
But then I also, we're trying to rid the house of all the extra stuff, and so I priced it well so that it will go.
All right. What else? Any other questions or thoughts or ideas?
We talk about accessories. You don't have to actually put those on a hanger or a clip. We have actually, it's like little curtain rings that go on the rack, and we just clip those along the accessory rack. When you drop those items off, you'll drop them in the appropriate labeled bin, and then our team sorts those out and hangs those up for us so that those are also all hanging. And accessories kind of go everywhere in the sale, and so we have bows and like that type of accessory in one part of the sale, and then we'll have the socks and underwear. We'll put backpacks on hangers, diaper bags. I'm trying to think. At the beginning of the sale, we may hang the floor mats.
The little play mats.
The play mats. Yeah. And then as space clears up, then we set them up. So, excuse me, so that people can see those. Trying to think what else. We hang up all the little, they'll get probably dropped off at the book section, but the soft books, like the ones that you would, they can chew on and things like that. We have these nice racks that we can hang all of those on.
We also clip up the little loveys. You don't have to hang them, but we have the little clips or clothespins that we connect those to onto like a hanging rack. And it looks so cute. All the little loveys are all together.
So things like that, you don't have to worry about putting on a hanger. It's mainly your clothing items and blankets and things like that. They're more like linen type things. But then we'll have lots of little clips here and there. Like for wash rags, if you wanted to clip 3 to 4 together with a safety pin, and then we've got clips where we can hang those on the racks. And so we have lots of things like that at the sale. Trying to think. Again, tonight's like so easy. I feel like because it's like you can only go over clothes so many times, right?
Oh, but you guys are in the home stretch. Like we are almost there. We've got this weekend, and then we've got next weekend. So you still have 2 really good weekends to tag and to prep your items and to get them ready for a drop off. So lots of time left. It is not too late to consign. You can still sign up to consign. That's why we're doing these things, because we want to encourage you and motivate you to grab your drop-off time. It's definitely not too late to tag, because we know ourselves we will be tagging up till the end.
Oh, yeah. I tagged 181 items the other night, guys.
Nice.
I just sat down with my computer. I already had it like sorted, and I prepped it, got it entered, and then the next day I cut out my tags and done. It's packed. It's ready to go.
And it will be out of your house, right? Like that's going to be nice.
Yeah, it is. I'm ready. Takes over our house. Y'all don't know.
Yeah. Well, we have been busy, guys, getting ready, doing all the things to prepare for sale week, from all the social media posts to just getting the computers and the registers going. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes, but if you have any questions, you can always text us or message us. Those are probably the easiest ways to get a hold of us, or even post it in our consignor group, because if we don't get on it right away, we have amazing consignors that have been doing this for a long time that are happy to help and answer those questions. They've actually been a few lately that have been so helpful, and we're so appreciative for them to be able to jump on and to answer those questions for us.
It takes a village, for sure.
It really does. So I guess that's about it for tonight.
I feel like tonight's kind of like, and we're done.
Yeah, well, Amanda can go finish celebrating her birthday for tonight.
Go to bed early tonight, guys. Next week, we're going to talk about drop-off. We're going to talk about how to pack so that you can get in and out of your drop-off appointment quicker, and it will make your life so much easier. So that's what's up next week. And y'all tag. Friday, we'll have a new winner for our tagging. 72 tags. You can do it. Right. I promise.
You got this.
Hey, y'all have a good evening.
Good night.
Night.